Hey guys, I'm the Log Picking Patrolman, and today we are continuing the new series of picking locks in practical applications, just to see how they compare to picking in hand or on a bench or in the comfort of your comfy chair. So today I'm going to be picking our Masterlock number 3 that we explored in the last video, and I'm going to be picking it on a trailer hitch. The former owner of this property was kind enough to leave behind a piece of, looks like 4x4 timber, but it's got a full trailer hitch on the end of it. Actually, it's the ball hitch, so it's the part of the trailer hitch that is attached to the actual trailer that slides over the ball hitch that's on the vehicle towing it. You'll see it when I get over there. I did record a version of this previously, however, I looked back at it and I'd actually set that whole setup on my workbench right here in front of me, and I didn't feel that that gave a realistic enough height. Obviously, I don't have a trailer, otherwise I would be just hooking up to that. So I'm re-recording this. You'll have to excuse my use of props for the video, but you'll see what I'm talking about when we get over there. And the reason why I wanted to do this is the other day on the first video for this series, Arun International commented, and he said that locks always seem to be at the exact angle and or height that your back starts hurting 30 seconds after you begin picking. So I wanted to capture that reality of the situation just to see how the lowly Masterlock number 3 holds up. So let's get this over here and we'll start picking it. Okay guys, so you can see how I've got the how this hitch is mounted to this piece of lumber here, and I've just got it on a little end table that I decided not to use inside. Up here is where the hitch, the actual mechanism is. You would slide this part, like I said, over the ball hitch, clamp that down, that would secure it to the vehicle that's towing it. And then this hole right here, if you can see right there, is where a padlock would be placed through in order to secure it to where nobody can just walk up and pop it and then roll your trailer away. So we're gonna lock this up. Doesn't really have the long shackle on this version, but it does fit. You can see there's the key. Don't need that. All right, and it is locked up. All right, and I'm gonna be using the same two tools that I used before, and we'll get to picking. Now, obviously, I wouldn't be able to stand right here because the vehicle would be right here. So, probably the easiest way is to attack it from this angle. Now, I'm going to reach under to grab the tensioner just so you can get a better shot on video. And I got to click out a 1. Trying to fight under 2. Click on 3, and we're open. Cool. See if we can do this from a different angle. Can't really readjust the angle of the lock because of the hitch and the shackle length. So, just to give it a fair shake, lock it back up, and I'll come back over this way. Put the tensioner in, maybe that way. You know, maybe there's not a whole lot of room here with the vehicle. Okay, there's pin 1. Got under pin 2. Remember, on our bench test, we only had to pick 2 pins, but I think 2 is set low enough that when you just barely brush under it, it lifts it to the correct height. And there's 3, 4's bound up. Ease off the tension just a bit to see, and there we go. So, as you can see, not much to it when it's in a practical application. Alright guys, so you can see that we picked through the Master number 3 fairly easily, even at the sort of rakish angle that the trailer hitch was in and that I was in, and even coming around to both sides of it. If you notice, the second time I picked it, I actually had to put my tension wrench in like this, and then had to rotate it that way to open it. So, you know, it's kind of holding it right like that, so it gets all up in your way of picking, which is the way that in the field it might have to be picked. And even though, you know, that was kind of a rough angle, yeah, if it had a difficult bitting, or if it took me longer to pick it for any reason, the actual picking part of it, my back definitely would have started to get a little sore. So anyway, I hope that gives you guys a good look at what I'm trying to get to. I have two other videos planned for this series. I'll get them out in the next couple days. I'm wanting to get at least 3 or 4 episodes per lock in this series, and also try to film them ahead of time, split them up, upload them over the course of about a week or so. If I can get some free time this coming holiday weekend, I plan on making as many videos with as many different locks as I can, and taking advantage of that extra time that I'll have. Speaking of this series, I still haven't come up with a name for it. I've thought about things like, you know, lock picking obstacle course, or putting locks through their paces, or something like that. Please, if you guys have any suggestions of titles that sound really cool, and the abbreviations for like a playlist or something to sort of title the videos with, that would be really, really appreciated. So leave your suggestions down in the comments, or tweet them to me. And you know, I appreciate all the feedback that I got from the other video. I am glad to be making videos again. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Any questions or comments, please leave them below, and we'll see you next time. Stay out of trouble.